Hello everyone, we welcome you back again at PES, and in this video I just want to look at the extinction of one of the Kenyan community, the Suba. Before I talk about the extinction, which is going to form our base of focus in this video, I just want to take a look at the history. Most of the historian currently, what we learn in schools, is that there's nothing like a Suba community. There's Luo Suba. Well, I will say that the interaction of the Suba communities began a long time ago, around 16th century. That somewhere in Uganda, where we had the Babito kingdom. But then the Babito kingdom broke out and the Luos came into Kenya. And even at that time, I don't think there was an interaction between the Luos and the Suba. Well, for you to understand the extinction of this great community, you really need to know the following. Number one, we have three main groups of the Suba. We have the Kenga, we have the Abahinda, and the Abakunda. Those are the three main groups of the Suba. And again, number two, you really have to know their settlement. The Suba people mainly settle on the islands, with a great part of the Abakinda settling on Gwasi Hills. So settlement of the Suba is Gwasi Hills, Kaksingri, Kasgunga, Mfangano, and Rusinga. That makes the 5 settlement regions of the Suba. It is good to know that even though Lambwe region is administratively in Subaland, previously it was not an hosting place for the Suba. Now, let me go direct to the extinction and factors which I believe might have caused the extinction of the Suba culture somehow being eroded and the language almost extinct. Number one, I think colonization took big portion of these extincts, because with colonization came administration, and due to that the places until today there are several places in Subaland which are out of reach, and therefore colonizers did not want to reach there themselves, but rather send their agents, and the colonizers' agent at that time were the Luos. So with this, Luos and the administrative nature of the colonizers, you understand, cultivated some of their roots in Subaland. Number two, and this caused again another major cause of extinction of the Suba language, is education. You know, those who came up with education, or how education reached the Suba, were through the Luos. And I remember, even at my time, we would learn Kijaluo or Doluo, but not our language in school. So before then, for somebody to go to school, a basic language will be Doluo, followed by English. So for those who went to school, it was so difficult to still stay to your language, which was the Suba. Number three, we later come with intermarriages. At some point, when you marry a Luo and you bring him to Subaland, you don't understand the Suba. You really need to form the common ground, a crate of culture. And that's how most of the Subaland got infiltrated by the Luo women which of course make the major part of the intermarriages between the Subas and the Luos. The infiltration of culture. You know, as I've said, with the entrance of the Luos, the Subaland, majorly the Kaskunga part of it, which gave them roots to Rusinga, there was a higher possibility, a major and higher possibility that our language was going to be eradicated. And just for you to know, with history, the Luos, even in the past, as they were migrating, they had this powerful nature of dominating whenever they are. And that can even be seen along their routes, that as they came down, they left behind their traces in form of culture, infiltration with the community they interacted with. And therefore Basuba people were not going to be the odd one out. For more talked about the Basuba and the extinction of other communities in Kenya, just follow our YouTube channel at the Pest Insight, and you will find more videos where we talk about the history of the Basuba, the history of the Gariama, and all those. Thank you.